Good morning, everybody. Stats Lawn Care here. Today is Thursday morning, and so we've been scalping all week. Today decided to switch it up. We're gonna do some mulch, and we're gonna be doing mulch at this house. You guys have all seen it. We actually extended this flower bed last year. This flower bed cut off to like right there, I think it was, and so we went ahead and extended it all the way down. There's a lot of these little onion weeds popping up out of nowhere. But we're gonna be pulling all the weeds out, pruning everything down, and then putting fresh mulch, of course. You guys have seen this house. But so yeah, we're just gonna get started. We got Hector today. We do have the landscape trailer today because the dump trailer was full yesterday of grass clippings and whatever, whenever I was gonna get the mulch, so had to take the good old landscape trailer, but no worries, got it all worked out. Got it for my cousin, so shout out to him. Tender Lawn Care, you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him, a lot of you older guys who have been here a long time. Another thing, we do have a new addition to the handheld equipment family. We have a Steel BR800X, so we already have this one, the C with the side start, but don't really like the side start, so I got the back start one, the regular, and I'm excited to start using that one. It'll be a lot nicer because the side start one, you know, sometimes it'll start, sometimes it won't. It's just a pain. But anyway, we're gonna get to work, start with pulling some weeds out and pruning, so let's get it started. Alright guys, so sorry if it's real windy, but we have finally gotten all of the flower beds cleaned and ready for mulch up. I still need to prune that right there, but big difference. Trimmed up all the ferns, got all the butterfly bushes trimmed, all the lilies pruned, and we are good to go. Trimmed. I'm gonna I might trim that juniper up a little bit, but I need to get the rose bushes too. But Hector's already started over here. We are moving and grooming, so while he's over here, I'm gonna start probably this bed. So let's get started. All right, everybody, so we have finished up here. We were here. It is 1:07. We got here at about 8:30. So we're here about 4.5 hours, and we got everything pruned up, trimmed, ready for spring. These lilies had a bunch of, dead stuff around them from last year, and all the ferns got trimmed up. Just got everything nice and trimmed and mulched, fresh mulch. We have the grade A cedar mulch that we put down. So looks really good. Hector did all this flower bed, and he's just covering up that rain downspout right there, the gutter downspout. Can't talk. But yeah, here it is, guys. Finished product. We are probably going to be planting some more plants here come springtime, when once it warms up more, because it's still getting really cold at nighttime. So I can't really put pansies yet, or just annuals, because they're just going to die off. So I think we'll still have a few more freezes, then we can start worrying about getting things planted. But here it is, everybody. Let me take you back to the trailer real quick. So here's the mulch, in case anybody was wondering what we're using. It's the Platinum Grade A Western Red Cedar. Comes from a nursery in Louisville, Kentucky, which is where GIE is. Check that out, that's pretty neat. But it's got a pallet of it, and we're gonna head to the next one, which is, we'll probably use maybe half of what's left, so maybe another 20 bags, if that. And but first we're going to take a quick little lunch break. So we will catch you guys when we get to the next stop. We are at the next one, and we're just doing mulch here. So got all the bushes trimmed up when we were here last week, and now we're just going to put some fresh mulch down. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but we did this last year. We did a bunch of rock all along here and along the backyard. But we got the mulch in the front. There's a flower bed right behind that fence, and there's one to the north of the porch. So we're gonna get it done. Dang, guys, it is getting real windy out here because we got some storms moving through tonight, and so I guess it's just getting windy and starting to form up or whatever. So we need to hurry up, and hopefully we can get this all done before it starts raining. But here's the back I was talking about. Don't know if I ever showed you all this from last year, but got it all river rocked to fix drainage issues. And then this used to be a raised planter. We took that down, lowered the sprinklers because the sprinklers are way high up. And then we did have some Russian sage planted there, but this, because of the fence, this flower bed never sees the sun. So I told her, well, you're gonna have to pick out some other plants that aren't gonna die from this from the lack of sun. So we're gonna be doing that this springtime. But anyway, this flower bed's ready. Gotta go around there. There's the back flower bed, and just get some leaves out and clean up a little more, and then we can start mulching. So let's get to it. So we are done here. So as you can see, got all the mulch down there. Got some mulch in this back flower bed. I don't know if I showed it, but I got that mulch. Got this flower bed mulched up. And let me take you off to the front and show you what we did out there. Okay, and then out front, Hector did all the front out here. So got this little flower bed mulched, and then of course you come out to the main part and got mulched. I love the way this mulch looks. It just looks so fresh and fluffy and nice. So, man, those barberries were a pain in the butt to trim and to mulch around too. I'm sure you guys all know that. But yeah, guys, we got all the mulch done. So that calls it a day. I don't even know what time it is. It is 3:35. I think the rain's moving in about an hour, so perfect timing. But we're gonna head back to the shop. I'm gonna unload everything, and so we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, everybody, so what's up? We are back at the shop, done for the day. Don't know if I told you guys, but we did get a new blower right there. We got a new BR800 X, I think it is. It's either an X, I think it's an X. It's the with the back, the regular start, because we have a BR800C, yeah, so it is an X. We have a BR800C, and we don't really like the side start because it can kind of be a pain to start sometimes. So went ahead and got a regular start one. Yeah, but anyway, a couple things I want to address first, and then I want to tell you guys something that happened. But first off, guys, I'll probably answer this question like 100 times in the comments, but people are asking, where's Carlos? Where's Carlos at? Who's the new guy? Blah, blah, blah. So guys, the new guy is Hector. Don't know if I told you guys that. So guys, the new guy is Hector. He's going to be full-time this year. And then Carlos is going to be part-time this year because he's got his own stuff going on. He's real busy in his business, and plus he's working 12 hours at another job. So guys, he's really, really stinking busy. And so I told him, don't stretch yourself too thin, man. If you can't come back, it's okay. But I think he wants to come back at least 2 days a week, which would be nice. It would take a lot of workload off of us. But it'd be nice for him to at least have him 2 days a week so we could, at least get a lot of the mowing out of the way. So yeah, that's what's going on with Carlos, guys. That's why he hasn't been in the videos. He's been real busy doing his stuff. So it's just been Hector and I, but it's all right because we've been, moving along. So we will not be working tomorrow because it's supposed to rain all night tonight. I just don't want to mess with everything being wet and soaked tomorrow and all the mulch be wet. It's just not fun. So we're gonna take tomorrow and the weekend off. So it'll be a nice 3-day weekend, and then it might even be longer because they're calling for rain on Monday and Tuesday. So we're gonna have to see what happens, man. I don't know. So that's one thing I wanted to address, the whole Carlos situation. And second, I want to tell you guys what happened. I guess this would have been the end of last year when I wasn't really uploading. So I was doing some hedge trimming, and it was in someone's backyard, up against a house. And they had the AC unit right there next to the hedge I was trimming. And I was coming over, behind the hedge, and I didn't see the refrigerant line. And boom, what did I do? Hedge trimmer clips it, snaps it right open, and the line is leaking. And there's a big old, big hole in the line, a big gash, I guess, in the line. So I had to call someone. They had to come fix it. That was not a cheap bill. I think it was like $650, $700 around there. It was not a cheap bill to get that fixed and get it replaced. So that was an expensive mistake that I've made. I want to know what you guys have done in your past or present, whatever the case may be in your business, that have been expensive. That's definitely not the most expensive one, but that is an expensive mistake that I did at the end of last year. And it's okay. I mean, mistakes happen. The customer was cool about it, but it's something to learn from. And now I make sure I check behind every bush before I trim it, no matter what, even if it's away from the house. Make sure there's nothing back there. It only takes one time, man. It only takes one time. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you guys next week for sure. So see you guys then. Peace out.